How's it going, everybody? So we're gonna talk about weight loss. I mean, check this out. This is a meme, 1970, 2021. There's something going on, all right? But the beautiful and the exciting thing is that that we kind of understand what's happening with weight loss, because when I was growing up, nobody had cancer, nobody had autism, everybody was skinny. There weren't all these obese people, right? So there is a link between obesity and weight loss, and the awesome thing is that dieting and exercise don't work. They can actually contribute to weight loss. You heard me correct. So we're gonna go through a quick presentation, gonna put some ideas in your head that I want you to think about, and we'll make this as short as humanly possible. All right, so what is the difference between the calcium you ingest in terms of food and the calcium one sees on the periodic table? Critical question. All right, this is the periodic table. You know that scary table in the back of the chemistry room? Like, what's that thing? All right, everything in the known universe, including the human body, is built from these fundamental elements, but calcium is circled there in yellow. All right, so what is the difference between the calcium on the breakfast table and the calcium on the periodic table? I ask this question all the time, and very few people give me the correct answer. But the answer is, I will tell you, drum roll, please. The calcium on the periodic table is a description of energy. That's right, we're talking electrons, protons. It's defined by an atomic structure which includes electrons, protons, and an atomic nucleus. It is not a characterization of calcium as matter. So human beings cannot absorb frickin' calcium from the field of energy. Human beings need to ingest all essential nutrients and its material expression as a vitamin or a mineral. We have cured over 900 diseases and livestock which still plague humanity using clinical nutrition. If we consider using a health insurance pharmaceutical model for livestock, simple preliminary due diligence reveals that a hamburger would cost over $300 a pound, man. Who wants that? So vertebrate needs about half of the elements on the periodic table to thrive. Green stars, all these green stars are what all vertebrates need. We've known this through animal husbandry. We cure the 900 diseases in animals with functional nutrition that us as human beings still suffer with. All right, so the modern fertilizer is composed of NPK, nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Those are the red stars. Now, over the last century, the nutrient density of our soil has dramatically reduced. All right, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is not some sort of QAnon sort of thing, man. This is an actual hard well-known facts, all right? And the food supply has dramatically reduced, and during that same time period, there's an inverse relationship where chronic disease has skyrocketed, all right? So, check it out, man. All right, you see this beautiful cellulite-free, soft, round, feminine booty, and this beautiful cellulite-free, soft, round, feminine belly. All right, that's the DNA working together with all the essential nutrients. Here's where the nutrient density was when Marilyn Monroe was born. All right. Do you get it? Now watch. Oops. I scared the presentation. All right. So this is when Kim Kardashian was born in 1980, and do you see this monstrosity of a rear end? Okay, what's going on? Her body thinks she's starving because she's eating and eating and eating, but unless she's supplementing with all the essential nutrients, with all the Lego blocks that the DNA needs, she's just going to accumulate weight because the body is just like, what's going on, man? What's going on? It needs to build, and it needs to build a skeletal system and a muscular system and a pulmonary system and a nervous system, but there's nothing there. So any type of nutrition that it gets is like, we're just hold on to it, man, because we're starving. All right, you understand? So let's look at these two. Here is this lovely, soft, feminine booty and this lovely belly, and every woman alive, right, in their DNA is that's how their DNA is. For every woman, every man, you give the body what it needs and it will build you a beautiful body. You don't have to work out, you don't have to diet. All you have to do, this is the idea of clinical nutrition, functional nutrition. All right, what disease do you have, man? All right, now before I go any forward, just would like to say, warning, Virility Vault is a no judgment zone. Unless you're a wimp, then we judge you a little bit. Our articles are not prescriptions, so take them with a shot of whiskey and not a grain of salt. All right, so just saying, don't listen to me. Do not listen to me. I'm an idiot. I don't know anything. You go see your doctor if you want to do anything with your nutrition. All right, this is what functional nutritionalists and clinical nutrition, this is the philosophy. If you have a disease like obesity or hypertension or whatever, that there is not a dysfunction in your genes, that's the root. You do not need a pharmaceutical drug. What you need are the building blocks, are the Legos, are the materials list that the human body needs, and that if you give the human body everything it needs, magical things happen, sexy things happen. Your virility vault gets full, if you know what I'm saying, gentlemen. All right. And so this is a very sort of general idea. We need 90 essential materials, right? And then whatever disease state you have, in that theory, in that way of thinking, in that scientific method, there are some core nutrients, some secret sauce that you really need to load up on to give your body the force it needs to solve its chronic disease problems. All right, and here's Sadhguru, right? Save the soil. This is his thing, which is not necessarily weight loss based, but that's what he's doing. And I know what you're doing. You're thinking, because if you're watching me, you're a free thinker, you're thinking about this stuff, and I'm calling it we're at the dawn of a new golden age. All right, come here. Liam from Paris. This is the Virility Vault. It's a men's health and wealth man cave, but ladies, you can come along if you want, if you find it interesting. All right, so until next time, you know what? Keep keeping it real, and thanks for coming, and we'll see you later. Au revoir.